the city of Dublin always ready to fill a stadium for some friendly competition. And today, the Irish crowd has shown up in force, not for Gaelic football or hurling or rugby, partner, no, but to welcome the NFL to the beautiful Emerald Isle. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from Dublin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll send him over right. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Trying for the deep ball. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Dante Kent with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First carry in a game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Roman Wilson wheels it in. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, it's Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. To the air on first down, Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff that to Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Man in motion, headed right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right on the edge of the red zone at the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Try it left with Chandler. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's McCarthy to throw. Catch is made in close. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings break the tie here in the 1st. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Steelers 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
2nd and 6.
Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The third down throw falls incomplete.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that fourth down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. They give up the gut to Chandler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. A good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense down third down. They'll run now with Chandler. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. McCarthy throwing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, Warren. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Caught by Washington, left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled for no gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Again, Rodgers. He finds Pickens left side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
319.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Rodgers from the gun. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Felton, the man in motion. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Now, this Irish crowd has been great so far. No surprise there, and still 2 quarters left to play here in Dublin. Kent on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 31.
To throw is Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Going again here, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a gift to Chandler. Escapes a defender. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 19 yards.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
First time this game, they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Pass it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Steelers 14.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Steelers first down.
Rodgers going to throw on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeff Okudah with the INT.